From Three Rivers Stadium in Pittsburgh, 1981 NFL Challenge presents Week 1 of the 1981 NFL season replay. As today, from Three Rivers Stadium, it is Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the Kansas City Chiefs. Hello, everybody. This is your friend, the Sports Time Machine. I bring you live coverage of the 1981 replay game between the Steelers and the Chiefs. As today, Terry Bradshaw brings his aging but veteran Pittsburgh Steelers team against Marv Levy's Kansas City Chief offense, led by a young running back by the name of Joe Delaney, and also a very exciting team led by Bill Kenny. So this should be an exciting one from Pittsburgh as the Chiefs take on the Steelers right here on the Sports Time Machine. And we bring you live coverage inside Three River Stadium and NFL Challenge as it's the Kansas City Chiefs taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers. Again, I did a team. I said, let's put this one on there also. I'm doing a team a day kind of thing. And once I get all the teams done, then I can really start stammering through the replay, doing 2 or 3 games, and then auto-playing everything else. But until then, I'm kind of going through each week, doing each team done. And then unless it's a really poor game on the schedule, I'm going to go ahead and play it here live. So here we go. Chiefs and Pittsburgh, Week 1. We've had some exciting games on the channel. We had some blowouts on the channel. This was actually a really good game in real life. Kansas City pulled out a big win in Pittsburgh Week 1 in the 1981 season. Pittsburgh's defense kind of let them go with a lot of turnovers, and Kansas City's offense kind of surprised them with some big passes. So we'll see how the Bill Kenny team does here, led by Marv Levy. Again, Mr. Chuck Noll and his Pittsburgh Steelers veteran Pittsburgh team. Again, both teams will be on computer versus computer. This will be a broadcast done. I will have the ability to jump in as the head coach 3 times per half, like timeouts, to help and aid the 2 teams that need it in case it's a 4th and 1. If I think the team needs to get that first down to keep the ball, to get a first down, to get an onside kick, stuff like that, I will take over to do stuff like that to get involved. Otherwise, I'll stay here as the broadcaster and broadcast this game for you all. So here we go. Chiefs, Steelers from Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh gets the ball first. Nick Lowry will kick off for the Chiefs, and we got the ball 1981 NBC broadcasted this one. It was Bob Trumpy and Bob Costas as this game was on YouTube. If you want to go watch, it's actually a fun game. If you're a Steeler fan like myself, not so much, as they kind of were giving the ball back and forth. Kansas City was getting a lot of turnovers and big plays just in the first quarter alone. It kind of was a setting of things to come. So Week 1, Costas and Trumpy behind the mic. NBC does the game. This is Chiefs Steelers, game number 1. Here's the kickoff. Pittsburgh again will return it. Larry Anderson gets it out 7 yards deep, takes it back out to the 29. Actually, the Chiefs get the ball first, my fault. And the Chiefs will get the ball 1st and 10 from their own 9. They're starting off deep in their own shadow of their own end zone. Here we go. And they're going to set off a pass. And Bill Kenny hits a pass to start it off to Marvin and a tight end for 13 yards and a first down. So Kansas City gets a big start and a big first down early. So Bill Kenny looks and hits Henry Marshall for 4. The veteran Mel Blunt on the tackle. 2nd and 6 from the 26. Kansas City comes up to the line of scrimmage again. It's Bill Kenny up there. He's going to look for Henry Marshall on a rollout. Nice call there, but Pittsburgh defensed it well. 3rd and 6 from their own 26-yard line. Here we go again. A little stretch pass and caught. What a catch! This time I believe by Henry Marshall. Same exact pass, and this time it was caught. Pittsburgh did not defense it too well, and that is a big gain for the Chiefs. Henry Marshall, gain of 25. Ron Johnson on the tackle. That's 1st and 10 from the Steeler 49-yard line. Up the middle, and that's James Hadnot for 5. Robin Cole on the tackle. Chiefs have a double back offense, really impressive with Hadnot and Delaney. If they decide they want to run the ball, this team be very impressive. Again, he Hadnot up the middle on the trap. Gary Dunn closed it down again. For most part, the Steeler defensive line is not Green or not Greenwood. They are on the bench. They did not play about half the year. And up the middle, and it stopped at a good play by Donnie Shell. Now 4th and 1. Do they punt it? Which I think they would probably. I don't see this game being that aggressive. They are very tepid when it comes to this game. You know what? With 3 of these, are they at their own 40? I'm gonna go in my own human mode so I can see where we're at. So they're at the Steeler 40. Lowry's not gonna kick it from here. So we're gonna go for it, I believe. So we're gonna go for it. And here we go. So James Hadnot will probably hit the ball up the middle to get the first down. So one of my 3 timeouts has been used. Up the middle and a first down for Kansas City. James Hadnot gets the 3, keeps the drive alive for the Chiefs. That is number 1. That is the number 1 I've used now for my audible. This looks like a touchdown for Kansas City up the middle. Just like that, they take the advantage. Gain of 19 yards. J.T. Smith. 1st and 10 from the Steeler 18-yard line. Chiefs powering this ball through with the passing game right now. Up the middle, that's Joe Delaney for 4. Robin Cole on the tackle. 2nd and 6 from the Steeler 14-yard line. Chiefs taking a long drive here. Up the middle, that's another 4 for Delaney. Robin Cole stopped it. 3rd and 2 from the Steeler 10. Big opportunity. They don't get the first down here. Now what do? It's going to be a tough situation. Up the middle, they cannot do it. Now what do? 4th and 2 from the Steeler 10. Now logic says kick the field goal. It's about 7 minutes into the first quarter. Now, I'm not sure if I can make a 4th and 2, and I don't want to give the ball back to Pittsburgh and give them an opportunity to run length to the field and not come up with anything. Am I able to get 2 yards will be the question. So let's see. I'm going to go ahead. You know what? Nick Lowry's going to come out. He'll kick the field goal, and the kick is good. So Lowry comes out and kicks it, and at least they put points on the board. That drive went 7.5 minutes. Larry Anderson takes it from his 1, takes it out to the 25, and Pittsburgh will take over for the first time in his 1981 replay, down 3-0. Again, up the middle. He went for John Stallworth. Stallworth played the full season, had over 1,000 yards receiving. He's a big part of the Steeler offense. 2nd and 10 for Pittsburgh. Here it is. Bradshaw looked. They caught. Good catch by Frank Pollard, the young halfback in this team. 1st and 10 from the 35. So Pittsburgh will start off a fresh set of downs. Again, they have the aging but veteran Franco Harris on this team. There's Swan. He catches those all day. Gain of 7. 2nd and 3 for the Steelers. So Swan's first catch of the 81 season, very successful. Up the middle, that's a good run. That is Franco Harris, number 32. Mike Bell on a tackle, 1st and 10 Steelers. From their own 45, quickly, only 6 minutes to play here, first quarter. Steelers holding the ball also. Incomplete to Jim Smith. So Bradshaw went for 3 of his receivers here in the first quarter alone. So he's not afraid to look over in the middle. Again, Bradshaw's lack of mobility right now. And that's an incomplete to Swan for 3rd and 10. 3rd and 10 now from the 45. Opportunity for the Steelers now. Is it going to be wasted? Let's see. And a Chief penalty makes it 3rd and 5 from midfield. A 3rd, a somewhat makeable 5. with about 5.5 minutes to play. Let's see how Pittsburgh runs this play. Do they go for something short? They do. Oh, it's caught again by Frank Pollard. Oh, Frank Pollard, second catch of the drive. And the Steelers have 1st and 10 from the Chief 41-yard line. Again, oh, a sack this time. Bradshaw did not see the linebacker coming, I don't think. That is Ken Kramer. So, and Bradshaw is going to be escorted out of the damn game. Mark Malone will have to come in for the Steelers. And, oh, my goodness, x-rays will be pending on Bradshaw. So now let's see what they're going to do. Honestly, I may have to conservative offense with this team and keep the ball on the ground. I think Mark Malone is going to be what a catch. He bailed him out. What a throw. That might have been Benny Cunningham over the middle of the big tight end. He made a 22-yard catch. That's Franco Harris on the fullback streak. What a play. Bails Mark Malone out. 1st and 10 from the 30. And already, Cunningham went for the screen, but he was running it before he caught it. 2nd and 10 from the Steelers. David Troughton was not probably the best choice of field goal kickers for this team. There was a lot of talk about this during the preseason camps. They released Matt Barr, who went to Cleveland, and they kept David Trout, the youngster from a local product from the University of Pittsburgh. 3rd and 10 from the Chief 30. Pittsburgh trying to keep this drive along. Remember, there's no Bradshaw. Incomplete to Cunningham, and that's a 48-yarder for Trout. I don't think he's in range, and he misses it wide right. So Trout goes fishing, comes up empty, and the Steelers come up empty with 3:49 to play in the first quarter, down 3-0. And after Bill Kenny hits J.T. Smith for 12. Jack Ham, the veteran from Penn State, on the tackle, but the Chiefs have 1st and 10 from their own 42-yard line. Again, the Chiefs offense trying to continue this offensive start here. Henry Marshall on the incomplete. So Bill Kenny throwing the ball quite well. And yes, from the sidelines, they are concerned about their offense. So Pittsburgh may try to go ground and pound the rest of the way. And if they hopefully they'll only run the ball if they have to. J.T. Smith for 2, 3rd and 8. So now a big defensive stand here for the Steelers. They need to put defensive stands together because of the loss of Bradshaw. Again, Kenny looks at it, caught. What a catch. Unbelievable. That again is Al Dixon, the tight end, but they're going to call an illegal block on the Chiefs and now force them all the way back. 3rd and 23 from their own 29-yard line. 2:43 remaining. Kenny drops right back in, complete holding against the Chiefs. They should have just declined the penalty and forced the punt. Now the Chiefs can go Hail Mary here, get a 1st down, and if they do, they regret not declining this penalty. Play action pass caught by Al Dixon for 10. Donnie Shell stops him way short, and the Chiefs will punt. Jeff Goss at the punt, and that's a short one. 15 yards on the net, and Pittsburgh has the ball in Chiefs territory. Let's see how this ground and pound Steeler offense does. If you have someone who needs to control this clock, you go to Chuck Noll. I mean, he was a proponent of this. He doesn't have a starting quarterback. He has confidence right now, which means he's going to have to do things differently. And there you go. That's Franco for 11, takes it to the Chief 30. So Franco Harris starting to run the ball now. That's what they're probably going to try to do in this case. Up the middle, another trap. That's a gain of 5. Gary Spani on the tackles. The team in tackles for the last 3 seasons. 2nd and 5, Pittsburgh from the Chiefs 25. Last 30 seconds to go. Play action pass. Malone has time. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. That's what happens when you have a running game. Even Mark Malone can throw one over the shoulder. Touchdown, Don Stallworth, I believe. Noah Swan for 25 yards. So the Steelers get 6 back right at the end of the first quarter. Touchdown. Extra point is good from David Trout. And it's 7-3 Pittsburgh with 6 seconds to play in the first quarter. So Mark Malone comes out off the bench cold and gets a big drive together. So now the Chiefs, the 1st and 10 for their own 5. Actually, we have the end of the quarter stats. At the end of the quarter, Pittsburgh has a 7-5 advantage in first downs. Kansas City total offense 105 to 84. Neither team running the ball effectively. Bill Kenny 8 of 10 for 87 yards, while combination of Bradshaw and Malone 5 of 12, 62 yards. Again, the big pass play to Lynn Swann was the big factor. Malone's 2 of 6 for 47, get that touchdown. Swann has 2 catches so far. Let's see what the rest of this first half brings for the Chiefs. 7-3 Pittsburgh, Chiefs with the ball. Again, up the middle. I was like the halfback Delaney only gets to John Goodman on the tackle. 2nd and 8 from their own 7. Kansas City tries to see if they can get things going here. Again, Joe Delaney tries to come out. This comes out, but John Goodman again, rinse and repeat. So it's 3rd and 6 from the 9. Kansas City in a little bit of trouble here. They have to be careful not to get sacked down here. And a caught. Good catch by Marvin Henry. That's a first down. That's actually his 2nd catch of the day. And the Chiefs have a 1st and 10 from their own 18-yard line. Up the middle, it's going to be Delaney for 2, but the Chiefs are just getting a lot of penalties right now. That's a bad penalty. 1st and 19 from their own 9. So the Chiefs in dire straits. They need to get out of this mess before something bad happens. And there's an interception for Pittsburgh. There it is. That's what bad can happen when you throw from the shadow of your end zone. Perfect interception. And let's see who got mine. Dwayne Woodruff. And it is Dwayne Woodruff gets a big interception for Pittsburgh. And they'll get the ball 1st and 10 at the Chiefs 12. Bill Kenny was looking for Marvin Henry, that tight end again, but Woodruff had it played perfectly. And now let's see if Mark Malone could go for a dagger here. Good gain of 5 for Harris. Howard with the tackle. Oh, what a start here. They needed this. They need to get turnovers and make Mark Malone comfortable in the pocket. Up the middle for Harris for 3. 3rd and 2 from the Chief 4. Again, do I take over for Pittsburgh and try to pound it in with Franco Harris as your fullback? Why not, I think. Let's see. Touchdown, Pittsburgh, no need. Mark Malone drops straight back and hit his tight end. That was probably Randy Grossman as the Steelers take a 13-3 lead with 11:31 to play in the first half. As unbelievably, this team thought it was dead in the water with Bradshaw going down. But so far, Mark Malone has held his own. And the Steelers lead by 11, 14-3. Let's see if this Kansas City offense can now wake up here in the second period. Oh, nothing there. Delaney stopped by Gary Dunn. 2nd and 11 from their own 21. Much different than what happened, I guess you could say, in real life. Looking pass incomplete to J.T. Smith. 3rd down, and now the Steeler defense, as they say, will we'll start putting some anchors on, and they're going to come out. They're going to come out of the blitz. Watch what they do. Let's see, caught. That's short. Good play there by Mel Blount, keeping Henry Marshall from the first down marker. Chiefs will have to punt again with only 10 minutes left to play in the first half. Pittsburgh could be looking for a big touchdown here to get the score they need. So 10 minutes to play again up the middle. Oh, Harris for 2. Art Still, the young up-and-coming defensive lineman on the tackle. 2nd and 8 from the 47. Kansas City tries to do what they can. Incomplete to Benny Cunningham. Mark Malone feeling his oats there. Thought he can get one off. 3rd and 8 from their own 47. Can Kansas City got a defense? I think they just did. Let's see. Malone throws interception. This Kansas City defense, you can't doubt them. They had a lot of picks in the A1 season. Their secondary is quite good. And there is M.L. Carter. He got an interception. So it's like he might have been this might have been a dime or a nickel package. He gets a 24-yard return, and Kansas City has the ball 1st and 10 from the Pittsburgh 40. So now let's see Kansas City in Pittsburgh territory. I got 2 audibles left for the Chiefs if need be. Let's see how their offense play action pass. That's caught up the middle. James Hadnot for 8. The veteran Jack Lambert on the tackle. 2nd and 2 from the Steelers 31-yard line. Let's see if they try to keep this ball on the ground and get the first down. They do. Nice game for Delaney for 5. Dennis Winston. The chains will move. 1st and 10. Steelers 26. Steelers by 11. 8 minutes to play. First half. Delaney incomplete. He went for Stan Rome, the third receiver for the Chiefs. 2nd and 10 for the Steelers 26. Lowry, I believe, is in range. They need something more. Al Dixon, the tight end, could not make the catch. He's going to be out for the rest of the half. Oh, that could be a big one. I don't know. It may have to put him individually. It goes like his replacement might be good enough to stay in. 3rd and 10 from the 26. Kenny, play action, pass, caught, gain of 11. Oh, an eligible receiver, yet another penalty on the Chiefs. 3rd and 20 from now the Steelers 36, and even Nick Lowry's range might be pushed here. 7.5 remaining. The Chiefs needing to get a big play here. Here it is. Looking a sack. I'll take him out of field goal range. What a sack for Pittsburgh to get. Takes him all the way back to the 46. That is Gary Dunn. So the Jeff Gossett will have to punt it. Pittsburgh will get it deep in their own territory, but more importantly, Kansas City's taken off the scoreboard. A big sack from the youngster Bill Kenny. He could not get the ball off. Harris for 3. Mamalanga gets the tackle for Kansas City. 2nd and 10, 2nd and 7 from their own 10. Let's see if Pittsburgh keeps the ball on the ground. Play action pass Malone. He hits Cunningham for 10. Mamalanga on the tackle. 1st and 10 now from their own 20. Pittsburgh moving the ball, getting it out of their shadow of their own end zone. And that's going to be Pollard for 3. Mike Bell on the tackle. Going about 5.5 to play here. Pittsburgh gets the ball 2nd half. Kansas City needs to make a stop here. You know what happens when that's almost a 2-for-1 special if you do it that way. And another catch. Mark Malone makes a fantastic throw this time. Gets across the field for the big tight end, Benny Cunningham for 24. And Pittsburgh has the ball 1st and 10 from their own 47-yard line. So now they're really driving here. And that's a big gain for Harris for 6. Tom Howard on the tackle. 2nd and 4 from the Chiefs 47-yard line. Chiefs defense feeling a little bit bewildered right now. Up the middle for Harris. Oh, they're going to stop that cold. Mike Bell came in. Harris could not get there. 3rd and 4. This is going to be a huge stop for Kansas City if they can get them right here. Let's see if they can do it. Can they stop them up the middle? Clipping on Pittsburgh, and now force them all the way back. 3rd and 13 from their own 44. So now Kansas City has to see if they can stop here. Here comes they bring the press on Malone, and he's hit hard. Art still. Oh my, 3 minutes to play in the first half, and Kansas City gets it back. But what a punt by Colquitt. No, they ran in the kicker. Pittsburgh will get the bump back. Unbelievable. 1st and 10 from their own 20, and they get the ball back after running into the kicker. So another clipping called on Pittsburgh. Boy, the referees are, Jim Tunney out there, who is make all decisions. 8 penalties for Kansas City so far. Nothing more bigger than that one. That was Pittsburgh's 2nd penalty. 2:51 to play first half. Pittsburgh's got to be careful not to give Kansas City a chance here. Oh, Lynn Swan incomplete on the side there. 2nd and 17 from their own 13. 2nd and 17. Kansas City tries to do something. Play action pass. Incomplete for Swan. That is just Mark Malone not getting a lot of reps with the offense, not able to get the touch. 3rd and 17. Again, key play here. Looking, Malone, he's got to get mugged inside. That's going to be Art Still again. 4th and 23 from the 7. Kansas City will get something here. It's a 46-yard net. They'll get the ball at their own 47. 2:07 to play here in the first half. Kansas City's defense starting to shine. Play action pass incomplete to J.T. Smith. He had received. He had an opening, but he was unable to catch it. 2nd and 10 for their own 47. Should be the last play before the 2-minute warning. Play action pass interception. Pittsburgh. Oh my! Bill Kenny threw it right in the middle. Dennis Winston, the veteran linebacker from the inside, made a great play. James had not had to bring him down, and Pittsburgh will get it after the 2-minute warning, up by 11, and they're going to have the ball at the Chief 46. 2-minute warning here in Pittsburgh. Again, here it is. Marshall drops back in, complete the Swan. 2nd and 10 from the Chief 46-yard line. The Chiefs know they have to put pressure on Malone. Let's see if they continue. So they're going to continue putting pressure on Malone. Malone is down again. Charles Jackson from his linebacker spot. Timeout, Pittsburgh. 3rd and 17. Looking. Oh, what a catch! Mark Malone this time got a perfect pass over the shoulder, and he hit his tight end. That was Randy Grossman for 32. Pittsburgh 1st and 10 from the Chief 21-yard line. 1:26 left. Let's say they don't call a timeout. They're trying to keep the ball on the ground. Good game for Harris for 5. Pittsburgh may have to call a timeout, and they do. 2nd and 5. Oh, fumble. That's not a good spot for that. So now 3rd and 8 from their Chief 19. Big stop for the Chiefs need to be made here. Let's see what happens. Hey, look. Come on. Big touchdown. Pittsburgh. Mark Malone raises his hand. He hits his veteran tight end, Benny Cunningham. And Pittsburgh takes a 21-3 lead with only 30 seconds to play here in the first half. Oh, what a change of direction this game took on that interception from Dennis Winston. And now Kansas City could be in deep trouble, down by 18, and a chance to take the ball. Holy cow. Oh, what a catch. There's a start. Beatles internally. I will be doing baseball too, but football is also going to be featured on the channel also. So, and here it comes. Lowry, and it's going to be, defensive holding on Pittsburgh. 5 seconds left. So 1st and 10 from the 44. And let's see if Kansas City can get something going. Looking, incomplete. And boy, Pittsburgh puts a pounding on them in the first half. They lead this one by the score of 21-3. And let's look at the stats. Stats are all basically together. 179, 158 Pittsburgh, 44, 26 on rushing yards. They're not keeping the ball on the ground. Mark Malone in for Bradshaw's looked really good. Malone so far 8 of 17 for 141. He's getting so much help from his tight ends. Cunningham 3 for 53, while Grossman's 2 for 36, both with touchdowns. Swan's added a touchdown. Again, Pittsburgh has two big interceptions. Kansas City has 4 sacks, including 2 by Art Still, and that could be a big factor going in the second half, is putting a lot of pressure they can on Mark Malone. So here we go. Now Kansas City's going to have to try to go aggressive here. They're going to try to go aggressive. They're down 18. Pittsburgh's going to get the ball started in the second half. A short kick by Lowry, and Pittsburgh will get the ball 1st and 10 from their own 34. Here goes up the middle, gain of 1 for Harris. Art still on the tackle. 2nd and 9 from their own 35-yard line. Let's see if Pittsburgh, what they do here. Oh, and a sack. So Kansas City brought it. Art Still, 3rd sack of the day. He has the hat trick. So now they're starting to put pressure on Malone. 3rd and 16 from the 28. Let's see if they get another sack. Malone is sacked again. That is Charles Jackson. So, what a start the second half for Kansas City. They brought all the noise, a lot of full-scale blitzes. And Kansas City gets the ball 1st and 10 from their own 44-yard line. Now let's see what Kansas City does with this ball now. Gain of 3 for Delaney. Winston on a tackle. They want to get something for making that 3-down stop. Can they put something together to get a big score, or they're going to give the ball right back? I have a feeling they are. That's a fumble, and Pittsburgh's got it back again. That Kansas City turns it over too many times, and this time it's recovered by Donnie Shell, the all-everything, all-pro, all-NFL, strong safety. Delaney strips Shell, has the recovery, and Pittsburgh gets the ball back at their own 40. Holy cow. So again, Pittsburgh with the ball, and they got to drop a screen. Now Kansas City, Pittsburgh's going to learn by this. Harris with 6-yard screen. Gary Barbaro on the tackle. You're going to blitz. Pittsburgh's going to try to throw away from it and try to get the yardage. We'll see if it works again. 2nd and 4 up the middle. Nothing. Oh, Harris stopped by Mike Bell. A key 3rd and 2 for Pittsburgh. Kansas City has to make a huge stop right now. Can they keep the Pittsburgh defense off the field? Look at again. He caught it. What a catch. I mean, Pittsburgh taking advantage of their big tight ends. Again, I believe it's either Cunningham or Grossman, and that's a big catch down the field. Probably Randy Grossman with the catch, and that's going to go 1st and goal. Pittsburgh, 46 yards. Lloyd Burris finally brought him down, and it is 21-3 Pittsburgh. Holy cow, this is about to get ugly real fast. No gain for Harris. Bell on the tackle. 2nd and goal from the 6. Oh, Kansas City, and that, I guess the Steelers team definitely not. Oh, gain of 2 for Harris. Now what's Pittsburgh do? 3rd and goal from the 4. Yeah, I guess you bring David Trout out. You don't take away points from the scoreboard. Let's see if they get a touchdown here. They're going to go inside. Incomplete. They'll bring Trout. It's not automatic. Let's see if they get the field goal. It's good, and it's 24-3. So David Trout gets his first field goal of the NFL season. It's now a 21-point lead. Let's see if Kansas City, with their more aggressive offense, can do something here. They've got 3 turnovers in the ball game, and that is just devastating this offense. As much as they're trying to get it going, they can't give the ball back anymore. So let's see. Bill Kenny incomplete. The Marshall pass interference on Pittsburgh. That is point of the spot foul. 1st and 10 from their own 44. So Kansas City gets a nice infraction there to get them going. Up the middle, Kansas City, Delaney for 2. Gary Dunn, 7.5 to play. Oh, Gary Dunn is out for rest again. Now they're going to bring in the veteran. Joe Green comes in. So now they start to bring in the veterans. Gary Dunn's not going to come back. We'll see if they can get something out of mean Joe Green right now. Stan Rome, they're going for 3rd receiver again, 3rd and 8. Kansas City has 2 capable receivers on either side. Sometimes going that 3rd receiver can be a mistake. They got to drive. Can they get close? 1st down. James Hadnot got it. Ooh, Joe Green came all the way from his nose tackle position to get Hadnot. That's bad tackling on Pittsburgh. He takes you 9 yards, and the lineman still had to come get you. Delaney for 4. Winston on a tackle. Oh, number 77 for Kansas City will come out. He'll be out probably for the rest of this quarter. Be back probably start of the 4th. Kansas City needs a big little drive together, give them some confidence. Henry Marshall incomplete. 3rd and 6 from the Steelers 41. Oh, tough decision if you go 4th down here. They're not going to go for it. 3rd down, most likely. Oh, he caught it. Nothing. Doesn't even worry about that. That's a moot point. What a catch there. This time it's caught by Al Dixon, the tight end. 1st and 10 from the Steelers 16. Nice job by Bill Kenny playing pitch and catch with his big tight end. So now Bill Kenny caught. Oh, 2 yards. James Smith, that's Woodruff, knocked him hard out of bounds. 2nd and 8 from the Steelers 14. Let's see if Bill Kenny can bring this offense down, up and down the field right now. And that's a catch and a 1st down for James Hadnot. So Kansas City, if they score here, they are within 14. So a big-time possession for Kansas City if they can get it right now. Up the middle, but Joe Delaney's hammered by Joe Goodman. So John Goodman, 2nd and 7. Kansas City needs to get a score here. They cannot afford a field goal. Incomplete for Marvin Henry. 3rd and 7. Can the Steelers defense hold again? And I almost have to go for 4th down. They can't get it here. Let's see. Doesn't matter. Touchdown, Kansas City. Again, Bill Kenny dropped straight back. He beat the receiver. Joe Delaney came out of the backfield. That Joe Delaney's a tough man to cover, man on man. Good catch there. Good read by Kenny. And they'll add the extra point. And with 4:39 left, Pittsburgh's lead is now down to 14. Let's see if Kansas City's defense can stop Pittsburgh's offense. An illegal block on Pittsburgh will send him half the way back. First and 10 now from their own 12. 14-point lead for Pittsburgh. We'll see if Kansas City can make the transition and stop them on this drive. That's going to be Harris. That's a big gain of 7. Charles Jackson on a tackle. 4 minutes to play. Third quarter. The Chiefs on a must 3-and-out drive here. They're not, so far, that first play does not look good. That's a first down for Harris. That will restart the chains with 3.5 to play. Pittsburgh a fresh set of downs, first and 10 from their own 22. Again, Mark Malone looking incomplete to Grossman. This time Kansas City had that blocked nicely. And again, it's going to be a second and 10 from the 22. Let's see if Kansas City brings some extra pass rushers, or they can get a turnover. He looks at they got the interception. So an interception for Kansas City. So they changed his tone. Big pick for Kansas City. They'll get the ball in Steeler territory, as it is Gary Green, number 24. So they'll get the ball first and 10 for the Steeler 36. A 14-point lead can be down to 7. There's still 18 minutes to play. Here comes Bill Kenny and the Chiefs now. That's a toss to Delaney. That's a gain of 7. Robin Cole. Not sure how much more you can run that play. Second and 3 for the Steeler 29-yard line. Let's see, up the middle. They think they can still run the ball. Delaney for 7. I think you can too. You got 17 minutes, and they're seeing that they can run. That's a bad proposition for Pittsburgh. If they're able to run the ball, give them some time. Delaney again out of the backfield for 5. Lambert mushed them stopped them there. Second 17. Again, this is a touchdown territory. This is a 3-down territory. If you've heard that before in the NFL, caught touchdown Kansas City. And Bill Kenny has just cut his lead to 8, soon to be 7 on a Lowry extra point. Again, that is the third receiver. This time he got open. He was not blocked. 17 yards to Stan Rome. Block extra point. Holy cow. Steeler lead is now 8 with a minute to play. That's a key extra point because now it's a 2-game. It's a 2-possession game, no 2-point conversion, remember, in 1981. That's when this game was made. There was no 2-point conversions even available. Second and 6 from the 33-yard line. Pittsburgh now needs to take a breath and try to get in this game. And they're going to continue to pass. That's, big catch by Cunningham, but Lloyd Burris stopped him cold. This will stop the clock to the end of the third quarter. 3rd and 4 remaining. Last play of the third period. Let's see if Pittsburgh can stop him up the middle on a first down for Harris. And that will do it. My, oh my, new football game here at Three Rivers. The score at the end of 3, Pittsburgh 24, Kansas City 16. Let's take a look at the stats so far. Kansas City leads 266-243. Both teams held the ball the same amount of time. Both teams running the ball, okay, not effective. Again, the difference is, remember, Franco Harris, 66 yards rushing, Joe Delaney, 51. Terry Bradshaw went out really early first quarter. Mark Malone, 11 of 23, 195, 3 touchdowns, has 2 big interceptions. Kenny, 19 of 31, 216, 2 touchdowns and 2 picks. Again, they kind of have to be aggressive here. They were down 21-3 to start of the second half. Kansas City has cut into the lead by 10, now trail only by 8. A missed extra point by Nick Lowry could be a big play of this game. So let's look at it again. Again, it's Pittsburgh getting by with their tight ends. Grossman and Cunningham, 7 catches for 137 yards. Stalwart, nothing so far. Swan, 2 catches for 32. Kansas City DBs keeping him. Kansas City has really spreaded the well so far through 3. Both teams with 2 interceptions. Kansas City, 6 sacks. That is 2 by Charles Jackson, 3 by Art Still. They are getting to Mark Malone. That could be a big factor here in the fourth quarter where they pay the pay. Let's go to the 4, 24-16 Pittsburgh. They get the ball again up the middle. That's a good start of a run. That's a big gain of 8 yards to Harris. Charles Jackson, 2nd and 2. And Kansas City will bring one of their better players back in this ball game. 2nd and 2 from the 49. Pittsburgh now will try to eat some more clock up the middle on a draw for Harris. That'll reset the markers again. First down 10 from the Chief 48-yard line. Steelers by 8, 14 to play fourth quarter. Good drive again by Harris, and he gets a big gain of 8. Harris 8, Mamalanga on the tackle. 2nd and 2 from the Chief 40. And again, Pittsburgh looking at this again. Remember, they were on a very standard offense with Harris being out. Cat made, 3rd and inches. Did not get the first down. Oh, boy, you can see that you can see that Chuck Noll not happy with the spot. Let's see, 4th and 1. Incomplete. Oh, my. You know what? We're going. They have 3 of those. They have 3 where I can take over as a head coach. I'm going to take over here, 4th and inches. They're not going to go for the field goal here, but they're going to give the ball to Franco Harris, one of the greatest running backs of all time. I think you can get a yard with Franco, and they can, and then some. Gain of 6. That's why you do that. Otherwise, they try for a field goal there. They miss. Kansas City has it back. And now they keep the ball, 1st and 10 from the Chief 32. Both teams have used 1 each of their audibles I take in. So gain a yard for Harris. Hart still on the tackle, 11 halfway. 2nd and 9 from the 31. You can tell Kansas City's defense is starting to key on Harris a little bit. They have to be able to stop him. Play action pass. Malone incomplete. The Swan does not have a touch. 3rd and 9. Again, you're not in David Trout's range, in my opinion. So if they get him here, they can really stop him cold. They're looking. Caught a big catch. There's Cunningham again. Lloyd Burris on a tackle. 1st and 10 from the Chiefs, 21-yard line, 10.5 to play. Let's see, again up the middle run. That's a gain of 3 for Harris. Burris on a tackle. They're wasting time here. 10 minutes to play, 4th quarter. Steelers by 8. A field goal still makes it a 2-possession game. They can do that so they can. Again, they're not getting much on that. Harris is stopped by Burris. 3rd and 5. Now the question is, big sack at Pittsburgh passes to drop it further back. Let's see if they're able to do so. Up the middle for Harris. 1st down for 6. And there's why he's carrying the load for Pittsburgh. 1st and 10 from the 1st and goal from the 10. Up the middle, that's Harris for 3. Mike Bell on a tackle, 8 minutes to play here in the ball game. This is a Franco Harris controlled drive, 2nd and goal to 7. Let's see if they're able to do it. Harris looking, caught again for Harris for 4. 3rd and goal from the 3. Holy big play of the ball game. Do you salt it away with a field goal here? Let's see if they'll need to or not. That's a catch and a touchdown. Holy cow, Ben Cunningham on a screen. He was open all day long, and that one probably just salted it away. So again, Mark Malone didn't have to play a perfect game. He had so far Franco Harris, 26 carries, 104 yards. Mark Malone's played well in Bradshaw's absence. And again, Pittsburgh's holding on now. They may have salted us away with a big score here in the 4th quarter. Kansas City will take it, 6:19 left. Now they're going to have to be super aggressive on the offensive side. Let's see if they can score and get back in this. That's going to be holding on Kansas City. That's not going to help. Dwayne Woodruff going to be out for Pittsburgh. Larry Anderson comes in as the backup defensive back. That could be something Kansas City can exploit. He's definitely not. He's more of a return guy, not a DB. Let's see if they can get something on the outside. Again, they run the ball. I don't know why you're doing that. Down 15, 6 minutes to play. 2nd and 12 from the 4 and score fast. Incomplete to Stan Rome. 3rd and 12. Kansas City needs to make a big play here to keep the ball in possession. Looking, throws, incomplete to J.T. Smith, and honestly, you can't go for it. 4th and 12 from the 11. So good punt by Jeff Gossett, 50 yards, and Pittsburgh will have it 1st and 10 from their own 35-yard line. This should almost be about over. Let's see if they do. They're trying to keep the ball on the ground. Again, that's Harris for 4. Charles Jackson. Good 4th quarter for Pittsburgh and holding on to this football. Harris gaining his 100 yards. Again, Mark Malone using when he has to pass. Frank Pollard for a yard. Mike Bell 3rd and 5. Big play for Pittsburgh. They get a first down here. They can really sew things up. Let's see if Kansas City can come up with a stop. That's up the middle on a first down for Harris for 6. Oh, my. And now knockout number 51 for the Chiefs. He'll be walked off by the training staff. Unlikely to return. 1st and 10 from the 47-yard line. Kansas City now looking a little bit bewildered there. They're getting beat up inside. Harris for 3. Time of possession, Pittsburgh 34 minutes to Kansas City's 21. Yep, that is what happens. Pittsburgh is really starting to run a lot of plays, and they don't need to score, but they are eating up the clock. 2nd and 2 from the Chief 45-yard line. Good win for Pittsburgh here at home. Harris for a yard. 3rd and 1, and yes, I probably will take one of my audibles to keep the ball here and run it up the middle if they have to on a 3rd and 1. Up the middle, they get it anyway. Harris for 3, and that should take it close to the 2-minute warning as Pittsburgh is going to win this one. Oh, what a second half offensive, you could tell, smart drive. Cunningham again for 10. First down from the Chief 31. Now this is where I hope they don't try to add a score here against Marv Levy. Gain of 6 for Harris. Tom Howard on a spot. Again, this is where you probably keep the ball and don't pass. I'm praying that they don't do it here. Let's see here. Oh, play act. Oh, this time he got sacked. Gary Spanny come in, and that could cause a little bit of an argument. Why are you passing there? But a big sack, less than a minute to play. 3rd and 10. Let's see. Pittsburgh play action pass. Incomplete, and a holding on Pittsburgh, and they'll force them again back. Again, why they're probably wondering why this is happening here. I'll go ahead on human mode there so I can get the remaining stats of this game. Let's see. Incomplete at the catch made by Barbaro. 4th and 12. And a field goal for David Trapp. I'll get his confidence as Pittsburgh leads 34-16. And let's go ahead and call that. And with 14 seconds to play, let's see if they'll get it here. Kenny incomplete to Marvin Henry. 2nd down. Let's see here. We'll go a little bit of a roll out here and see if they can get him. See if they can get him open. 3 seconds to play. They're in bounds. Nope. Marshall incomplete. And they are just going to go ahead and probably run out the rest of this clock. The final score here at Pittsburgh, the Steelers 34, Kansas City 16. This is the tale of 2 halves. Oh, what a run there. Good run by Joe Delaney. Gets 16 yards, but that was the end of the game. Pittsburgh, total yards, 338 to 286, 131-81 in rushing. That was mostly Harris in the second half. Again, without Bradshaw, this almost immediately into this game. 37 minutes to 22 was a time of possession game. Again, Malone was not perfect. Harris ran for 127. Malone, 18 of 32 for 234. Again, Cunningham, 8 of 80. Grossman, 3 for 82. So monster game from their tight ends. 2 interceptions apiece. Kansas City could be a strong team in this AFC West. 7 sacks, 3 by Art Still and 2 by Charles Jackson. Nothing much out of the special teams unit. They did get some promising kicks from David Trout, who had 2 field goals and 4 extra points, giving him 10 points. But Pittsburgh ran away with it. They led 21-3 at the end of the half. Kansas City cut it down. I mean, they really made it interesting. 24-16 at the end of 3. And then Pittsburgh used some nice eye-control drives to salt this away and win it 34-16. Well, folks, that is a football game for you for this on a Monday night. Again, this was again a Sunday game in the Week 1 schedule. And another game comes up, we'll try to put that through. Or if not, we'll get it through on some of the multimedia platforms to show you the score as we're finally getting to the end here of the Week 1 football schedule. Thank you, folks, for coming in. Appreciate it. Please watch, subscribe, please like. Have a good rest of the day, and thank you for coming in. Final score, Pittsburgh wins this 30-14.